Hello, welcome to another episode of Limitless Brain Lab with scientists and sages. So we have been talking about a very beautiful mantra, Lalita Sahasranama. Thank you for all the comments across the globe where you have been sending us what has been your experience with this beautiful mantra, Lalita Sahasranama. When we took this mantra to the lab, what phenomenal findings did we see? We saw that the brain's frequencies on chanting is quickly changing from alpha to a very deep state of theta, and then to the fast frequency gamma. A very fast frequency gamma helps us to focus better, have attention, have a wonderful memory, and most importantly, helps building the prefrontal cortex. This prefrontal cortex allows us to perform executive tasks better, have better memory, have better focus, attention, and emotional regulation. Some of you have been writing that regular chanting of Lalita Sahasranama has helped you in emotional healing, has helped you in recovery of so many diseases. Who better than Swami Shardaanandaji, who I have here with us on this episode of Scientists and Sages, where we will be uncovering the truths of Sri Lalita Sahasranamam. Now, Swamiji, I have known him for a long period of time, even before he was in the orange-clad dress. He is one of an amazing persons. He is an avid devotee of Ma Durga and Devi. Absolute scholar. He is a gold medalist in Sanskrit, and he has been teaching various Sanskrit courses and also Advaita Vedanta, where he has done his post-graduation, and he has been teaching at Sandipani Sadhanalaya in a couple of courses in Chinmay Mission. Currently, he resides at Chinmay International Foundation in Kerala, and today now he's here with us in the Limitless Brain Lab. This is the opportunity where we can have from the horse's mouth, from the person who is so close to the devotion of the Devi Ma, and let's learn about the secrets, both science and spirituality for the Lalita Sahasranama. So Hari Om and Namaskar. Very welcome, Swamiji, on this episode. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation. To our audience, just few words about your journey into the Devi Sadhana.
I started my spiritual life quite young. I was very much inclined to spirituality. So when I was studying in 9th standard, I was initiated. The first initiation was when I was studying in 9th standard. And then in my family itself, there is this Sri Vidya, what we call. So I'm initiated into the Sri Vidya Sampradaya. So I'm a Purna Dikshita in the Sri Vidya Sampradaya. And for me, Jagadamba is my mother. That's how I see her. Not as just one goddess, but I feel that connection with her as my own mother.
Beautiful. So what is this Sri Vidya Purna Sadhaka? Can you explain us what does that mean, and what are the steps to that, and how do you do the regular practices?
Yes. So Sri Vidya means a path. Okay? A path to Vidya, a path to the Brahmajnana. So if we study when we see the life of Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya, and when he established all the 4 muds, in all the 4 muds, of course, the Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta is the heart, but Sri Vidya is the path. In all the 4 muds, he has established Sri Chakra and the Mahameru, and then all the Acharyas, they are all Sri Vidya Upasakas, and then they worship Jagadamba every day. So this is a path. In all over India, there are different combinations we call, like Kaula and Samaya and Dakshina and Vama. So there are different combinations in this great path of worship of Jagadamba. So Sri Vidya is the philosophy and the application of Jagadamba as a mother, the worship of Parabrahma as mother.
Oh, beautiful.
So when we talk about Lalita, Lalita is not one more goddess. It's not like then Saraswati is there, Lakshmi is there, then Durga Parameshwari is there, Bhadrakali is there. One more, no. What we call as Parabrahma in the Vedantic system, she herself, that truth itself is indicated as Sri Vidya.
Oh, beautiful.
So Sri Vidya itself is the path, Sri Vidya itself is the goal. Sri Vidya itself is the heart of Upasana. So in our system, Sri Vidya is the path to realize Brahman.
And Lalita Sahasranamam, when we come to that, a lot of people have written to us that what magical things have happened in their life. And, there are so many emotional problems which have got resolved. And so I will be talking about the various aspects of chanting of it. But let us go to the origin of Lalita Sahasranamam itself.
So it's Lalita Sahasranama comes from a Purana, known as Brahmanda Purana. So there was this a beautiful episode where Bhagavan Agastya himself is approaching Sri Bhagavan in the form of Hayagriva. So Hayagriva is a Jnanavatara of Sriman Mahavishnu. So and Agastya, as we know, one of the greatest rishi, one who is the most accomplished rishi. So he approaches Hayagriva, and then Bhagavan Hayagriva teaches him the entire secret of Sri Vidya. And then Bhagavan says that, see, I'm very happy to hear all this, but tell us something which will be helpful for all the beings to do Sri Vidya Upasana, to do the Sri Chakra Puja, and to meditate in that way, etc. is not very practical for most of the people. So tell me something which will be helpful for me and will be helpful for the entire universe. So and he says that, see, of course, each and every being, they all want four things in life: dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. Give me something which will fulfill everything. So one tool through which dharma, artha, kama, and moksha can be gained. So that's why when he asks like this, the Hayagriva gives this Sri Vidya, this Lalita Sahasranama. He says that this is not composed by me. So one day, Sri Jagadamba, Sri Lalita Parameshwari was seated, and then she wanted the essence of entire Vidya of this world. She wanted something in one form where everything can be gained. When you say, what do you mean by this everything? So this meditation can be done in different levels. The first and foremost, suppose somebody want to meditate, people nowadays, many people, they speak with us and they say that meditation is very difficult because they think what meditation is, you concentrate upon the Supreme, etc. These are some words. So in our system, the meditation starts with Dhamma. See, what is meditation? In the beginning, it is concentration of mind. Okay? You're slowly trying to concentrate. So, but then this mind which is very much used with the names and forms, it is not easy for the mind to give up that and then come to... So, we should start with where we are. Spirituality is something starting from where we are, then slowly and steadily progressing. Not something, we start, which is not our cup of tea.
Right.
So, Dhamma Dhyana, they call it. Dhamma Dhyana means where we meditate upon the entire scene. Like, suppose I'm a Krishna Bhakta, then I visualize the beautiful Yamuna and the Vrindavan and the cows and the peacocks and the trees and the birds and the cowherds.
As you are speaking, I'm imagining
as well.
Yes,
cowherds. And in between, a blue boy is running around.
Yes.
That much we can do. We can do it now. Because my mind likes to imagine. So it's very natural for the mind to imagine all those things. Along with the boys, there's one boy who is special, who is so magical, and who is running around. This is possible now. So this is known as Dhamma Dhyana. I meditate upon the entire place.
Right.
And it is very helpful because very easy for us. Mind only want to imagine and there is a scope for the imagination. So mind will help with us. Mind will be with us.
It will not go around. Distraction will be minimized.
All the distractions can be put into this.
Yes.
Whatever you want to see, it is there.
Correct.
So once we practice this Dhamma Dhyana, then naturally a curiosity comes to our mind. Who is that blue boy running around? Then, so how you introduce a person? You introduce through Nama, the name. So the next step of meditation is Nama Dhyana. We meditate. So this boy is Kandan. Oh, Achyudam, Keshavam, Namara. So different names of Bhagavan starts to come, and the mind is very okay with it. The boy is running around, and the namas are also, because there are differences. It's not a one nama, different namas.
Correct.
Poke up, and then we think about the meanings also, and then we see the form along with the name. Now, mind is little more happy with it, little more trained. It's known as Namadhyana. Once I am very familiar with that boy running and the Nama, then he starts to stand there and look at us. Known as Rupadhyana.
Beautiful.
We can actually see him, standing in front of us and then we can see his, peacock feathers and to his toe. Each and every part of the form can be visualized. Now mind is, because we have trained the mind for many days, many months. Now the mind is very happy to do this, because that natural curiosity comes, and when we are doing this practice, the mind is becoming subtler, mind is becoming purer. So it is easy for the mind to visualize the form. And slowly, first, maybe just see the form. Slowly, each and every details start to appear in the mind.
Beautiful.
It's known as the Rupa Dhyana. Now, Padadi Kesha, Keshadi Pada, we can see the form of the Lord. And when we are visualizing Bhagavan's form like that, slowly, our mind is attracted towards Bhagavan's Anga Dhyana. So now, only just one part of the Lord's body, the mind is concentrated.
Beautiful.
So we concentrate on the face of Lord, and then that beautiful face of the Lord. Slowly, Bhagavan's beautiful eyes. See, mind is becoming,
more subtler,
subtler. And then now we forget about everything else. Just that beautiful, long eyes are there in our mind. Nothing else.
Beautiful.
Eyes are there. We see the eyes. When we go to Jagannath Puri, those big, huge eyes looking at you. That eyes come to our meditation. Slowly, when we, I'm not talking about one day, I'm talking about maybe it may take months, maybe take it years, but the mind is now ready to see the eyes of the Lord. The mind forgets everything else, just the eyes, the beautiful eyes are there. Now, slowly, this is known as Anga Dhyana. Anga means a part.
The part.
Now, slowly, when we look at the beautiful eyes of Bhagavan, slowly we start to see the unlimited compassion of the Lord, unlimited love of the Lord in the eyes of Bhagavan. See? Slowly, the eyes disappear. We start to feel the unlimited compassion, unlimited love of the Lord. This is known as Guna Dhyana. Now, if you say, if you ask us to meditate upon the qualities of Lord, we can't. I ask you, meditate upon the love of Lord. What we will do is, we will think about some incident which is related to the love of the Lord. That's only we can now. But when we grow in this
step
way,
by step, helps us to...
Even the form, even the eyes are vanished. Now we are meditating upon the Guna. This is known as Saguna Nirakara Dhyana. We started with Saguna Sakara.
So correct.
Slowly now.
Dhyan, then we came to the
Nama,
then the Rupa, and then the Anga.
So these are all Rupa is there. So Saguna, Guna is also there. And Rupa is also there. Now, the Rupa has disappeared. We meditate upon Saguna Nirakara. The love, the jnana, the knowledge, the compassion, the power. Actually, we will start to feel that deep within us. So, slowly from all that, different names and forms, we are now start to feel the quality known as Guna Dhyana. Now, when our heart is filled with that gunas, a natural curiosity comes to us. Who is this so powerful Lord?
That inquisitiveness
Yes,
comes
who
in.
is this compassionate, powerful Lord? There comes Tattva Dhyana.
Beautiful.
Then slowly the Tattva, the reality of the Lord. No, we are able to meditate upon that. That reality first as a separate being, and then we meditate, understand that this separate being is not separate from me. This is my true nature.
Beautiful.
So this is the path of meditation. And the Lalita Sahasranama is actually a key to all this meditation. We are now start to feel the quality known as guna dhyana. And when our heart is filled with that gunas, a natural curiosity comes to us. Who is this so powerful Lord?
That inquisitiveness
Yes,
comes.
who is this compassionate, powerful Lord? There comes Tattva Dhyana.
Beautiful.
Then slowly the Tattva, the reality of the Lord. No, we are able to meditate upon that. That reality first as a separate being, and then we meditate, understand that this separate being is not separate from me. This is my true nature.
Beautiful.
So this is the path of meditation, and the Lalita Sahasranama is actually a key to all this meditation.
So the levels, each step by step.
And every level.
Because when we interviewed some people who have been avid chanters of Lalita Sahasranama, they said that, we feel that compassion, or we feel that divine, the presence, and we feel also very connected, and that. So over the period of time, and then a lot of people are asking us, is there a particular way in which we chant? Is there a day or time that we have to chant? Is there some do's and don'ts of the chant? What is your take, Swamiji, on that?
Yeah. So this in this Lalita Sahasranama, you can see actually all this. So there is a very beautiful explanation of Dhamma. Where does Jagadamba stay? As the chakras and all that I've explained. And then, how is the Leela of the different activities of Mother? And then the Rupa, from the hair to toe, each and every part of Jagadamba is painted so beautifully in Lensa.
Every nama, or the chanting of every single that nama is like a potent energy capsule, because if you just meditate upon that, you sort of slowly start to imbibe that quality.
Connect with that.
Connect with that.
So then there is Rupa Dhyana. And then slowly, what is her guna? What is her greatness? That is said there. And then who is she? Who is she? Mithya Jagadadishthana Parabrahma Swarupini.
Beautiful.
Who is she? She is the substratum of this entire universe. What is the substratum? Parabrahma Swarupini. She is none other than
Mother.
Parabrahma, the Supreme Self.
Beautiful.
So slowly, from a different entity, slowly the journey is going to, from the gross to the subtle to the supreme reality. That's the beauty of this Lalita.
So should the people be knowing the meanings and then chanting, or chanting itself with its intonations and modulations is important? Because when we study the science, Swamiji, we do see some parasympathetic nervous system which gets activated, the frontal cortex in the brain is activated. You do feel better in terms of emotional regulation. So is there a process into that?
Yes. See, suppose I have a headache and then I have a aspirin. I do not know what are the things there in aspirin, what are the chemicals there. But the moment I take the medicine, you feel better.
Yes.
So Lalita Sahasranama also, if you know the meaning, you enjoy it. Without the meaning also, if you chant it with Shraddha, it can bring lot of changes to our life. It becomes, as I'm sure everybody experience it, first it's slowly we start to get that connected with it. And then, sure, this will help to connect. But see, if one person thinks that, let me first learn the meaning and then I will read, it will take long time.
Correct.
Better start learning, start chanting properly. Only one thing with Lalita Sahasranama. Many people say, don't chant Lalita Sahasranama because many reasons. But please understand, Lalita Sahasranama is a part of Purana. Why Puranas are written? Puranas are written so that at a long time, because of many reasons, Vedas were not approachable for majority of people. So our rishis wanted the entire wisdom of the Vedas to be available for everyone. There's no caste, there's no creed, there's no sex. Everyone is allowed to learn Puranas. That's why these are all coming part of Puranas. And then we say that it's not possible. That is not Shastriya. But one thing is very clear, that when we are learning, because it's not like Vishnu Sahasranam, it is very simple. Even the mantras are short mantras. In Lalita Sahasranam, the entire 2 lines have one meaning. So that we should pay attention that where we are breaking, and suppose one person is Sandhi, etc. So that we should be very careful to learn, but it doesn't mean that nobody should chant or anything. Everyone is entitled to chant Lalita Sahasranam, but only thing is you should be careful so that we are not making mistakes. Suppose once the name is Fernandez. So if you call him Fernandez, you would not make it.
Correct.
The same way,
We should chant it properly.
Yes, properly. So the cosmic energy responds to us how we chant those names. So it's very important that we chant it correctly, but all are adhikari for the health.
Loves. And it is not that women cannot chant, or women in a certain, let's say, menstrual cycle or something cannot chant, or because scientifically I feel that the entire, as you rightly mentioned, it was given so that these become sort of the small energy capsules which people can use for their evolution, as well as for getting the material desires as well. I think both from the material and spiritual level, this is what also Lalita Sahasranama can be potent and powerful. Right?
It's so powerful, and it actually heals. It gives us strength. It gives us hope. It gives us connection, because you are connecting with the universal motherhood. See, why in our Sanatana Dharma, in other religions, of course, they have some aspects, but in Sanatana Dharma, we can see the God only as Devi, as the mother. Why? Because the concept of Purusha and Vokstri is very different. The Purusha stands for, strictness, the Purusha, the Bhava I'm talking about, a strictness and a rhythm and what you call Paurusha and the Vidya. And the mother is somebody who is more gentle, who is more compassionate, whom we can connect very fast, etc. So whom Vedanta calls as Parabrahma, the same truth is as Lalita. So it becomes easy for a sadhaka to get connected with Jagadamba through the worship of Mother. Okay, so when we chant Lalita Sahasranam with the right understanding, the most important thing is Shraddha.
The faith.
When we have faith, when we have that connection, inner connection with Jagadamba, that actually, changes us.
And some people also go to us saying that one day if they don't chant, there's something which is missing, there's a feeling where you're disconnected. And what a beautiful, the practices of our ancient wisdom, which is helping in the progress as an individual, both as we were talking from the material side of it and the spiritual side of it. Do you think that we should be teaching this to the children, because they have a forming memory, so they can learn very quickly and easily? I think in Chinmay Mission, we do Gita chanting competitions as well, because they may not understand the meaning, but when they chant, it's a growing brain, so it helps them to grow better.
Yes. So I'm sure that in our culture, you can actually see many children chant Lalita Sahasranam better than elders, because as you say, they have a memory which like you can grasp so fast. Only the one thing is they should be taught clearly. I mean,
The pronunciation
should be correct, and because once they absorb wrongly, it is very difficult to
erase it.
So, of course, we should teach our children this great chants, because it helps them. It gives them so much of inner connection and strength and clarity. Now, we may think how a name can bring, because these are not names. These are, as you say, the capsules of energy. Each one of them. See, maybe different people will get connected with one Dharma. It's not that every Nama should inspire everyone, but when you start to learn Lalita Sahasranam, some names are stuck with us.
Which is the name which is stuck with you?
Parabrahma Sarupani, of course.
Okay, because you didn't know.
Because, because for me, when I started my spiritual sadhana, in deep within me, I had this conflict that, I am a Vedantin, and then I am doing the worship of Jagadamba. How it can go together? Because, a Vedanta speaker, Sarvam Kalyudam Brahma, everything is Brahman. And then I'm worshipping a Devata. Then slowly, I understood that. Because I was chanting Lalita Sahasranam for long, one day it struck me, I'm not worshipping a different devata other than the.
It's not separate from the.
Is what they are talking about.
Beautiful.
Brahman, that itself is this. So for me, that was the key word. For different people, it could be different things because where they are, what is the inspiration they are seeking. Sure that it will stuck to them, and then it gives them so much of immense strength, immense clarity, and a shraddha. Whenever people feel really, depressed, whenever they are in difficulties, the Sahasranama helps you a lot. It works as a energy capsule, which enter deep into us and bring out those energies which are there with us, and releasing them and calming us ourselves and giving us direction. You always feel. That's why the entire Lalita Sahasranam start with a beautiful name, Shri Mata. I don't think there's another word in the universe which is sweeter than that. Mata, she's our mother.
Correct. And mother is always loud, and mother always is also a giver. There is no expectation.
And so whenever something happens to us, the first word comes out of our mouth, Ma.
Correct.
So that's how it starts.
Beautiful.
Giving us so much of solace, so much of peace, so much of happiness, so much of connection, and slowly. So when we studied Lalita Sahasranam, as we started, we can start with chanting, the correct way of chanting, slowly. This is my experience that when we chant this correctly, a lot of meaning naturally comes to us.
So the meaning will appear without actually studying it.
Yes, in intuitive knowledge, this is that intuitive powers start to manifest. Why? Because that's what I was started with the story. Jagadamba wanted the names of the Supreme. So, see, other Puranas, other Sahasranamas are composed by human, rishis. But Lalita Sahasranam is not composed by rishis.
It is directly
Like
given.
Devata. By Vashinyadi, Vagdevata, Rishayara. Ek Devatas, one is Vashini, Kabini, etc. They are the goddesses of speech.
Okay.
They themselves compose this. And in front of Jagadamba, who is seated in Sri Chakra Madhyastha, she is there as Sakshal Tripura Sundari. And when she is seated there as Meenakshi and looking at them, by the instrument Netra Diksha. Jagadamba looked at the Vashinyadi Vagdevadaha, and from their heart, this entire Sahasranama came out.
Beautiful. I visited this temple, Swamiji. It was near Kumbakonam.
Bhavani, yes.
What a beautiful, where the
Sahasranama.
Sahasranam was given to Agastya Muni from the Hayagriva.
That was from Hayagriva.
Yes.
This is in a Sakshar Sri Loka.
Oh, okay.
Jagadamba is seated in the Sabha, and then Vashinyadis are seated, and then by Netra Diksha, looking at them, they started to sing. So, what I was trying to tell was that this is not a human-made thing. This is coming from Devatas themselves by the inspiration of the Supreme Consciousness. So, that's why there's no other Sahasranama as beautiful as this, because not only beautiful, so powerful. Not only powerful, so meaningful. The entire Sri Vidya means the entire science of worship of Jagadamba is there in this.
So it is the tantric wisdom, what we call
The entire understanding of the Supreme Consciousness in the form of Jagadamba is there. Everything, as each and every aspect, they are there. Tattva is there, Rupa is there, Guna is there, Leela. What are the manifestation of Jagadamba? What does she do? That. And not only in like our in gross level, in our subtle level, in our causal level. How do we progress? So there is portion there, Vishuddhi Chakra, Anahata Chakra, each chakra dhyan. How you meditate on, Muladhara Chakra, Manipuraka Chakra, everything is given here. What is her tattva? What is her kriya? What is her rupa? What is her nama? There is nothing which is not revealed in this, even the mantras. The mantras are also it's like a sukshma rupa. Even the bija mantras are also included in this, so that a person who is not adhikari also, when they chant Lalita Sahasranam, the mantras are also chanted as he is not adhikari, but because of the grace of the goddess, that mantra siddhi also come to him.
So what is the Falashruti? We talk that, if you chant for a particular period of time, there will be, because we as scientists have seen that there are changes in the brain which happens. And then of course, changes in the brain is like a change of an instrument, because it is this instrument through which I can experience even beyond what exists, So what is the Falashruti?
So this is a long Falashruti.
Okay.
That it asks us now. So what I believe I is trying to tell is, there is nothing impossible. No, there's nothing impossible in this world which Lalita Sahasranama cannot bring. It can do dharma. It will bring dharma. It will bring that divine energies to you. It will help you to live a very good life. You want as a balanced life. It will help us to have artha. We need things and then material in this world. Lalita Sahasranama can bring them, because see that Parashakti herself is everything. So when we meditate, when we connect with the Parashakti, there's nothing in this world which is impossible. All the artha means material, happiness comes to us. More than that, kama. Kama means our emotional well-being. Whether in whichever way, because all of us, we need that kind of fulfillment, and the Lalita Sahasranama brings that. It fills your heart with so much of joy. I'm talking about just chanting, and once the chanting, the right chanting, and the understanding of meaning comes together,
What better?
Artha and Shabda together, that brings a kind of fulfillment, kama. Kama means any kind of desire, as long as it is dharmic.
It's valid, it's legit.
Not there to destroy somebody or other. And of course, they say protection.
Yes.
Now we need protection in this world, so the protection is brought in by this. And slowly, moksha.
Beautiful.
So that's why they bhukti, mukti pradayam.
Beautiful.
She gives this Sahasranama. Sahasranama is Jagadamba herself, and by worshipping her through this, it brings all kinds of happiness in this world. If somebody want to go to Surga, that's Surga also. But if somebody want to be liberated from the cycle of birth and death, that is also possible.
Beautiful.
So that's why there is nothing in this world which is impossible. Everything is possible by Lalita. That's why Hayagriva says, so give up all other things. Chant Lalita Sahasranam, you shall be gifted. This is for sure.
Beautiful. So is passive listening to Lalita Sahasranam also fine? Because a lot of people have Sanskrit difficulty, and then you are transliterating from that, you're reading it, so a bit difficult. So is it okay to
see? That was the way. In our tradition, we used to learn always from listening.
First through listening.
Shruti, not first. Even the Vedas are all Shruti. We used to listen and learn, not from books.
Okay.
The entire Vedas, entire Vedas are called Shruti because they're all heard, not read.
Correct.
So we hear from our Guru, and then we absorb it, and then we chant.
Beautiful.
So what you call as passive listening is not passive listening. Actually, it is active listening.
Correct.
Because if with Shraddha then we start to listen, there are many people I know who can't read Lalita Sahasranam, cannot read Devanagari, but they can chant because they keep on listening with Shabda. And that's the beauty of this. It is a beautiful poetry.
And as you said, I think it reveals by itself.
Yes.
And then the intuitive knowledge. We are always so fascinated by this intelligent knowledge. And, we often forget that this intuitive knowledge in our ancient wisdom and tradition is such an important way in which we learn as well.
That's the way.
That's the way. That's the way.
Yes. And it starts because the jnana is not coming from outside. In our understanding,
Unfolding the...
jnana is there in us. Okay. So when I'm learning a book, the book is not bringing the knowledge. The book is helping us to open it up. That's how. All this knowledge which is outside is helping us to open. They're only like a key. The jnana is not from within, from without, from outside. It is all knowledge. Not only talking about spiritual knowledge. All kinds of knowledge is within. That's our approach. All the Shastra is only Shasti iti Shastra. Shasti means directs, helps to open it up. And Lalita Sahasranama, as I said, it can open up all different kinds of knowledge deep within us, whether it is physical knowledge, whether it is psychological knowledge, whether it is intellectual knowledge, whether it is real spiritual experiential knowledge. Everything is possible because this is composed by Pashinyadi Bhakteva Darshayana. They are the rishis by the compassion, by the power of the universal intelligence. That's what actually inspired it. So there's nothing impossible. So if you ask me what is the phala, what is not in the Randa.
What a beautiful way. Everything is possible. So some of the people, when we were looking into the submissions across the globe, Swamiji, we had lot of interest in the Lalita Sahasranamam. So people said that, but I have been chanting and nothing has happened. So possibly, I think I gathered from you that it is that faith with which you chant, and it is with that quality where you put all your focus, attention, because it becomes one of the dhyana, where we start from the dhamma dhyan to going to the roop and then nam, and then the qualities, the guna, and slowly you start to imbibe those qualities, and then your physiological changes, the changes in the brain, and everything happens.
So one of the basic concept of ours is Shraddhaya Siddhi. The Siddhi is only possible with Shraddha. There could be a person, that the story is there, the people when they decided to pray for the rain and only one child took umbrella.
Yes, correct.
That is Shraddha.
Right.
So if a person does it with Shraddha, I'm sure that the changes will happen. But many times, there's mental
messy look down.
They don't even believe.
Yes, true.
No. So because somebody said, let me try.
Yes.
Sometimes that also works because when we start to chant, then we understand that this is what we are looking for so many years. And it works because that it strikes the Shraddha. If Shraddha is there, Shraddha Abhivesha. If Shraddha come to our life, the doors will be open.
Beautiful.
For sure.
Beautiful. Any particular time when this has to be chanted?
Yeah.
And it takes about 30 to 45 minutes per chant.
So see, that's also there in the Shastra, says that it can be chanted any time, but the best time will be the Sandhya.
Okay, evening time.
Either morning Sandhya or evening Sandhya.
And why would that be?
Yeah, because that time when the Sandhya is there, so all of us are advised to do our sadhanas in the Sandhya. When the dusk meets the dawn, or the day meets the night, or the night meets the day, that is a time where a different kind of energy in the universe. So that energy can help us to settle down. That energy can push us to eliminate, so that at that time when we chant, it becomes more powerful. Whether it is morning or in the evening, that's a very powerful time. Now suppose I cannot chant, they say that, okay, one time, okay, no, I can't. Then say, at least 5 days. No. This is compassionate of love. Okay, Ashtami, Navami, Chaturdashi and Paurnima.
These 4 days. In the entire month.
Yeah. No. Okay, Purnima. So this is the compassion of the gurus. Because somehow you start slowly
You will be drawn towards
drawn towards it.
that is the beauty of it, right? And then without doing the meaning or without, I've started to learn, and I have not been trained in Sanskrit, but as you rightly mentioned, those things actually come to you. It just inside out the journey that you start, and it's a beautiful poetry, as you rightly mentioned. And since it's given by the devatas themselves, what
We are very divine.
better you can ask you. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. What a lovely conversation, Swamiji, we had this episode. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the listeners. Yes, Lalita Sahasranamam is one wonderful and beautiful, as we just learned, it was not given by a human. It has a divine power within it, and once we start to chant at least once in a month, if we are not able to do it regularly and daily, we have shown in our scientific experiments as well how powerful the instrument it allows you to build. And also, as Swamiji beautifully said, that all the knowledge which is hidden inside, it just is like a key. It opens up that hidden knowledge, not just for the spiritual evolution, but also for the dharma, artha, and kama, which are the four pillars with the moksha, the four pillars of our human existence. It has been a wonderful dialogue. I don't want to stop it since the time is up, but with this journey, I think we will continue many more such mantras. So if you do have any comments, suggestions, please do write to us, and let's continue the journey of our evolution, not just for us, but let us make our children learn. We need the generation which is even more powerful, even better, not just for health, but also for happiness and the real purpose of you, me, and every one of us, which is to find that self, what Swamiji beautifully put in the simple words as to unfold the knowledge of the Brahman or the ultimate truth. So thank you so much to each of you, and thank you to Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Tat Sat.